How long?
Your parents home? Ryan Holder.
Missing? Yeah, I saw him.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No,
Yeah, we actually have CCTV footage of...
Not great.
Where'd you two go after the bar? My cell's on the...
For what purpose?
So that I can an NDA. Now, why did intense?
Detective Jamie Mason, Kate Eastman, whom we saw in passing in the first few episodes, knocks on Jason and Daniela's door in the latest episode and inquires about Ryan. He has been absent ever since Jason 2 eliminated him from the picture by transporting him to a separate reality and abandoning him there out of fear of being discovered. Detective Mason asks Daniela and Jason about their encounters as they were the last individuals to have seen him. Daniela states that Ryan was well, but Jason 2 tells a falsehood, claiming that Ryan was drinking excessively and appeared depressed about something. He's obviously attempting to salvage face here, but I can't believe how much bullshit he's spewing. Daniela makes the decision to speak with Jason 2 directly regarding the ampule after Mason departs. He informs her about his superposition experiments and doesn't lie to her. Well, he does, but you get the idea. Daniela requests that he quit using the medicine after he informs her that she need to have addressed him about it rather than seeing Ryan. However, Jason and Amanda, who are in the hallway and are down to only a few ampules, are making a call about which world they should visit this time. She thinks the drug's habitual nature will utterly alter their brain chemistry if they continue their unrelenting pursuit. Thus, for a time, the show and their thoughts get frothy when they enter in this realm that Amanda has generated. Though technologically sophisticated, this world opposes environmental degradation. People are happier and more compassionate, and the world is a more joyful place. Thus, Amanda and Jason go on another date where they dress to impress. At this point, Amanda suggests that the two of them remain in this world as it is simple to create an identity and have a happy life with others. Jason is shocked by the question since he wants to go home, but he's also beginning to lose hope that he will ever see Daniela again. Right now, Amanda's proposal seems to be the only one that makes sense, but he chooses pain instead. Although Amanda insists he take the remaining ampules for his travel, he stealthily places 2 of them in her handbag as a precaution before heading off. Jason finds it difficult to keep up with just 3 ampules remaining. His lone traveling partner, Amanda, is lost, and he begins to become frustrated. However, the act offers his melancholy personality a form of catharsis. Charlie's twin brother Max, his son, lives in one of the worlds he travels. He is able to speak with him for a short while, which helps him come to terms with the loss of his son. However, Jason 2 attends another therapy appointment to vent about how he feels about Daniela talking behind his back and making him feel as though he should pack up and go out. His therapist, the Amanda of this world, suggests that perhaps these thoughts are about escaping his true self rather than recognizing the flaws in his life. This pushes him over the edge, where he accuses Amanda of being a flawed person who falls in love with anything and everyone that she can make right. Now, more than ever, Jason 2's fears are taking control of him, particularly when Detective Mason returns to his house to find out where Ryan is. He even cracks the box's seal so he may use it again, only to keep himself out of jail and to protect the position of the box, which the detective will be monitoring next, due to Ryan's mobile signal. He travels to a random reality where Ryan is a drunken failure who will stop at nothing to live a luxurious lifestyle. He allows him to get inebriated to his libido, escorting him to the box and the true Jason's world before gingerly returning him to Ryan's house. The true Jason gives it his all by expressing the true emotions that led him to fall in love with Daniela and marry her, right up until his last drop of blood. As he makes his way back to his planet, it turns out that his final attempt is all that is required, mostly since Jason 2 broke the sealed box. He visits his neighborhood tavern to confirm that he is in the right place, and the proprietor at last acknowledges him. He quickly makes his way home, opens his back door, and gets a quick glimpse of his wife and child. At that moment, Jason 2 walks in and informs Daniela that Ryan had contacted him earlier and that, although intoxicated, he had tracked him down from a far-off location. Daniela is relieved by this, but it's evident that she still has a lot of open questions. Conversely, Jason understands that he cannot simply show up at his house without the strength and equipment to battle Jason 2 if need be. Jason is shown in Dark Matter Episode 7's epilogue entering a nearby store to purchase a firearm. Instead of accepting a pistol without a license from the receptionist, he purchases pepper spray and a knife before leaving. But that's the moment when something genuinely surprising occurs. He walks back in and asks for a pistol as soon as he leaves. Now, nobody can figure out why he would come back and ask for the same item twice, not even the receptionist and ourselves. But since his finger is braced, this isn't Jason. Furthermore, this is not Jason 2, since the person who entered the store kind of wore the same clothes as the first Jason and spoke with the same sympathetic demeanor, constantly aware that awful things may happen at any time. In the last scene, Jason 3 exits the store and rushes outside to find the guy who seems to be him and went into the store right before him. Even if Jason is nowhere to be located, this adds to the intrigue. How is it conceivable that this Jason 3 is here, attempting to obtain what Jason desires? I'm going to assume that this may be a Jason from another universe who has also suffered injustice from Jason 2. It's plausible that the Jason of that world was the one who discovered superposition and verse jumping before Amanda, given that she said that the Amanda of the sympathetic universe vanished 2 years ago and that the planet was highly sophisticated. Another possibility is that Jason's drug overdose caused a parallel fraction to form, severing his reality in two.